Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Let's go, folks. Here we go. Here it comes.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Waiting! You must be dreaming. Bravo!
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set! 20! Here's 5-7. Check Mike 11. I'm going to come back to you.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
We got to step it up. Hey, check Mike 11. Hey, Charlie. Hey, check Mike 11. Watch the
Shotgun now for Wentz. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out.
Go.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mike's both. Check.
On 1st down, they're going option left. On 1st down, Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Rams' 49-yard line.
Here we go. 180! Danny. Check.
Now it's Carson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Trey 15. Two jet. Hey, wahoo! Done. Check 37. No.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. Rush coming, and he he's taken down. Rashawn Gary. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. It might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
Mike, 44. Okay, double up. 44.
Hey, Orbit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. This is Carson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And his kick here is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This is Mixon on the draw. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Check back, check back. Check, lucky.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Throwing on first down is Murray. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. When you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to him too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. Well, a pretty move, couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Let's go, teams.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Out.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. On second down, Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Here we go.
On first down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Nick Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Murray with a 3rd and long. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Tucker's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This fielded at the 2. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Robert Quinn in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Now Murray off play action. Rolling to his right. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, kill it. Hey, 4-2, kill it. Hey, high 7.
Check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. All day, just like that.
Throwing now is Wentz. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Check 9, check 9. 49, check 49, check 49. Under 10, under 10, 10.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And that would be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, I'm coming. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, me and you all day.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Go. 280. Check. Tyson.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Greystone, travel. Here comes 7. Go.
Wentz now on first down. Going for it all. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They run it with Carson, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
44's Mike. 44's Mike. Check.
Hey, empty. Hey, echo. Let's 5-7.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Mike Evans, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position, because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here's Murray. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. First down, Murray. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. DK Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now Wentz. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Switch.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber.
They'll toss it out to Carson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Now Wentz. They'll run the screen with Carson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. It's coming this way. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A draw play for Mixon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
General West.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Here's Carson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Other side, solid, solid.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Check 13, check 13. Hey, Ford, Tokyo. Hey, exit.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
50, Mike, 50.
Man, I got you.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Throwing his Wentz. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Great 57.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Switch up.
At the 43-yard line.
Watch safety creeping.
Shorty. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
All you get is a headache. Check 99.
Hey, 57.
Get in the weight room. Mike's 50.
What's that?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Set, 120.
Check. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Black, come on.
Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
What's that?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Let's go. Great. Done.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game.
A loss of 1 on the play makes it 3rd and 17.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Arizona, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.